Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very spooky video because it is Friday the 13th. The timing of that public event then was absolutely perfect. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, he's on Titan by the rig, of course. We can bring the map up for those that might not know. Right here, look. Right here. Here he is. What do we have? Well, there is the COLDHEART trace rifle. We have for Hunters, the Dragon Shadow chest armor, and for Titans, HALLOWFIRE Heart chest armor, and for Warlocks, Chromatic Fire chest armor. It's all about the jumpers this week. It's a weekend of jumpers. Anyway, let's have a look at the rolls first. With the COLDHEART, of course, we have cold fusion. This weapon shoots a steady cold fusion powered laser. We've got extended barrel, enhanced battery, longest winter, and hand laid stock. Longest winter, COLDHEART's laser does exponentially more damage the longer it remains on the target. It's also got some very nice ornaments available for that as well. So if you haven't got COLDHEART in your collection, I'm frankly quite surprised, but if you haven't, get it in there. It's fairly fun to use. Not one of the best trace rifles for PvP, in all honesty. I would go personally with Prometheus Lens or perhaps Wave Splitter, even though I've never got my hands on Wave Splitter because I haven't played on console for long enough, I'm afraid. But maybe Wave Splitter is still there, but Prometheus Lens is definitely the ruler of the roost on PC. Anyway, but nevertheless, COLDHEART's still lots of fun. Moving on, Dragon Shadow for Hunterinis, Wraith Metal Males. Try saying that quickly. We've got dodging, reloads all weapons and increases both movement and weapon handling speeds for a brief time. Increased resilience, increased recovery. Then we have unflinching auto rifle aim, unflinching energy aim, and an unflinching machine gun, as well as bow reserves and hand cannon reserves there. If you haven't got this in your collection, I would have it. I mained this on a Hunter for quite some time. Very, very useful. Excellent pairing, Chaperone and Luna's Howl. Not forgotten. Pretty much anything that involves you being as sneaky and elusive as possible. Definitely a really good contender for PvP. PvE-wise, I mean, reloading all weapons, that's pretty decent, but as it stands at the moment, you could probably ask a Warlock very nicely to slap down a Rift with a bit of a Lunafaction, but this is definitely shining a lot more in PvP, in my opinion. It, of course, can contest me in the comments if you like. That's the way we do things. Anyway, HALLOWFIRE Heart for the Titans. Sunfire Furnace improves the recharge rate of your solar abilities, greatly improves recharge rate while your super is charged. And we've got increased resilience and recovery there. And looking at the center perk tree, we've got unflinching fusion rifle aim, enhanced unflinching bow aim, and enhanced unflinching linear fusion. Enhanced galore on there. And then we've got auto rifle reserves and scout rifle reserves. There are some ornaments there that give it that chunkiness and brimstone kind of effect. Would you want this if you don't have it in your collection? Of course. We're all about collecting things in Destiny, but is this a decent exotic? Well, improving the recharge rate of your solar abilities, yeah, I mean, by all means, in PvE, this is going to have some purchase, definitely, here and there. PvP, are you going to use this occupying your exotic slot? In my opinion, no. You're probably going to go for double nades with the Armamentarium, or you're going to be maining that one-eyed mask, or as I like, the June Marchers at the moment for Titan. So it's one of those things. If you've not got it in your collection, you're going to have to slap it in there. But if you're low on legendary shards for whatever reason, then you could probably give this one a bit of a miss, I think. How about Chromatic Fire for Warlocks? Well, we have the crystalline transistor. Precision kills with your kinetic weapon create an explosion in the element of your equipped subclass. So then we've got increased mobility and all recovery. Unflinching bow aim, unflinching submachine gun aim, and unflinching sniper aim. And then there's bow reserves and a submachine gun reserves there. So would you want this in your collection? I remember the days when with Ace of Spades, it was a pretty crazy double explosion there when you got a precision shot, but that, of course, that got a bit of a tweak, and so rightly so, kind of, sort of, maybe, possibly. It's fun. I would say that this is a fun chess piece, but as a Warlock main myself, it's definitely not something that I'm going to be falling over myself to equip and occupy my yellow slot there. I'm going to go for Ophidian Aspects, Transversive Steps, Lunafaction Boots, Phoenix Protocol, Astrocyte Verse. There's a menagerie of more worthy exotics, but it's fun. It's one of those, it's fun. It has a fun element to it, but nothing that's game breaking or going to give you a massive leg up in any of the PvP or PvE activities. Fun is definitely the highlight of this jumper. So there you go. The consumables, of course, you got your 5 of swords and the magician. Go on then, I'll buy this fated engram even though I have everything already, and this is probably a massive waste of 97 shards. It is indeed, because I've already got a decent roll on a foe tracer, but there you go, just for your amusement. Last week, I'm ever so sorry I missed the Gemini Jesters. That's not something that I'm used to doing, having done about 300 plus Xur videos in the last 5 years myself, so there's no excuse. But just for justice, I will tell you that I was indeed punished. My left leg was severed above the knee and fed to a ravenous pack of prairie dogs. So justice did find its way to me, and I now hobble around on a peg leg. So there you go. Have an absolutely fantastic weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember, we'll be back very, very soon with all the love.